With that tip coming off, it does play with the mind. It just makes you feel a little bit worried about things. You know, it came off once. Will it come off again? Right, an opportunity here with this mid-distance red. Let's see how Ronnie's feeling now. Just a little bit of doubt maybe just crept in his mind.
Just out by a long way. So maybe it's going to take a few shots just to get used to the throw. It's upset him, or unsettled him, for sure.
And, okay, and the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan. One.
Didn't want the cannon on the brown, that's ruined things. Do very well to get to a red from the brown now. The yellow's on, but it's as difficult. An excellent pot to force that in at pace. He has got this red to the right-hand corner, but
Five.
as you can see, it's fraught with danger. Cue ball running into traffic.
Or is it going to stop? Is it going to stop?
Rosmere 5.
Well, he's actually having to swerve around the knuckle of the pocket, as you can see here, past the blue. Oh, and he just clipped the knuckle. Oh, and he's caught the red on the way back. That was a what happened next shot.
Yeah, but a chance, this red. Around the back of the black, for the black in the right corner.
One.
Judged it nicely.
Yeah, and equally the disastrous moment with the tip coming off for Ronnie O'Sullivan could have put a little pressure on Ross here as well, because you kind of think to yourself, well, my opponent's tip's come off. You know, if I can't beat my man today, when can I beat him? The problem is the man in the chair is the greatest player of all time.
Meanwhile, he's taking these quite nicely.
24.
Although I say that, he's just overrun a couple of inches. It looked a good line, but just overrun it. So a little bit of work to do with the cue ball. Judged the kiss off the second red
25.
perfectly.
$32.
Just needs to be careful here,
33.
take these reds in the correct order. The one nearest the cue ball is the key to those sequence of reds. You can get that out of the way. That's the one he played on. He didn't mean to hit it on the way past. That's a massive mistake. That could be end of break.
40.
And if he's taking this red on underneath the pink to the middle pocket, this has to go in, you feel. Yeah, that was a big shot.
40.
Now, tip problems probably won't cause him too much trouble here at close contact.
1.
Yeah, this pink's a little bit tricky. You just got to be wary of the middle pocket. So you sort of underhit it slightly, or in that case, you just give it a little bit extra to go the other side of the middle. But nothing wrong with the way he cued that.
7.
See Luca Brissell in the background there watching on.
8. Unscheduled.
Oh, I'm just wondering there, it's not come off again, has it? I think it's come off again. Won't be using that super glue again.
This is amazing. He certainly won't be happy. So another break in play. Tip came off again. Unbelievable what's happening. And you can see Ronnie not happy. Worst thing in the world for any snooker player, this.
Oh dear. $12.
Let's hope this is all sorted now.
13.
The balls couldn't be better situated. You cued that nicely.
19. 20. 27. 28.
The hits. Now, if he's playing the blue, this is a tester for the tip. Well, I think when the blue goes on its spot, he won't be able to get through to this red. So it's end of break.
23.
Maybe there's just enough of the red to be able to pot it. Well, if there
Ronnie
was,
O'Sullivan, 33.
he hit across it.
One of the things Ronnie O'Sullivan is extremely good at is not allowing these external factors to bother him. He's become very good at just getting on with it and adapting to the situations. But this is new today. And also,
One.
very different for Ross Muir as well. Don't forget about Ross in this match. He's out there trying as well. This will have affected him too. And if he takes these next two reds, he'll have won this second frame.
9. 16. 17.
And it's unusual for Ronnie to play on, although I don't think he will bother if this yellow goes in.
23.
What a frame.
25. 28. 32.
And the red that Ronnie missed when I thought he couldn't
37.
get past the blue, it probably was a bit tight. So no real easy miss, but
43.
it's going to be unsettling. Well, I've been in this commentary box for quite a while now, and I've never quite seen a frame like that. In the end, it's Ross Muir who takes it, and we're all square. What a piece.
Well, that is disconcerting, hitting the blue at any time, but didn't get the amount of deflection he was expecting, caught that red much too thin. That's related to the tip. That's a problem. So he's going to have to find a way through this, is Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's going to have to adapt to this situation, maybe change his shot selection up a little bit. Likes to play most things with side. Might have to try and find the middle of the cue ball.
Foul.
Ooh, well,
Ronnie
the black
O'Sullivan,
went in.
7.
Well, at first glance that looks very, very unlucky, but actually this is a very good result for Ross. Got away with one there, Ross.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4. Back. From where it is.
Well, that was quite an interesting. I just think sometimes Ronnie doesn't like the time it takes to have the balls repositioned, and he chose just to get on with the play there, but it made Ross's shot easier. And as Ken was saying in the studio, it's the shots from distance that are going to highlight these tip problems. Well, what an opportunity this is for Ross Muir early in frame 3.
1. 8.
A big mental challenge here for
9.
Ross Muir today. And Ross would have been expecting a bit of an onslaught, I'm sure. That hasn't come yet. If this were against anyone else on any other table, he'd fancy the job here.
13. 20. 21.
You can actually see the determination etched on the face of Muir as he's playing these shots. Ronnie hasn't really done anything wrong, certainly not out of his capabilities.
28.
It's not his fault the tips come off. It's just
29.
unlucky.
Yeah, it seems a long time ago, that first frame, when he made that wonderful century break
36.
and everything looked in complete control, cueing nicely. And then at the end of that frame, the tip flew off and just added a complete different
37.
complex to the match. And at the moment, Muir taking these well.
44.
He is going to have to nudge into a cluster of 5 at some stage. If he takes these reds that are in, well, they're
45.
not in open play, they're on cushions, but he's going to have to move something.
Always a little bit trickier, these.
52.
Now it's away from the cushion. It's not a certainty. He
53.
played it well. Got to play the cannon. I know there's one loose red. Got to play the cannon here. If it goes right, it's a frame winner. Could not have gone worse. It's amazing. He couldn't have hit them any better.
60.
Well, we saw in the previous frame when he ran out of position, he went for a very difficult red to the left middle. This is a tricky one to right middle. Yeah, very nicely
61.
played. Perfectly on the black. Great shot.
Just made that shot that much easier, but played it well.
Oh, what's he done there? 57
68.
ahead, 75 on. Can he get through to this red, to the right middle? No, he can't. What a chance he's let go there. Goodness me.
Muir, 68.
Well, he's played a good shot, as it happens, but what a chance he's let slip through his fingers there, and you can tell how dejected he is sitting down. That should have been the frame over. But that really should be this third frame in the bag now for Muir.
1.
So after this yellow, just needs one more red. Just about. And now the red, and they'll have a 2-1 lead. It's not as if Ross is getting one chance and winning it.
Well, he's
Muir,
missed that
10.
by some distance. Will Ronnie come back to the table?
Yes, Catherine, it certainly could. Now here's another tester for Ronnie. He usually knocks these in for fun. There's the kiss on the yellow. He's not going to get it. It doesn't look as though he's got a good angle on the yellow to pot it and get down to the reds. Right, straight. Oh, how well's he cued that. Beautiful shot.
3.
Good positive signs for me, that, from Ronnie.
11. 12.
Funny kind of way, the fact that Ross has done most of the playing since the tip came off might actually play into Ronnie's favour here, because it's given the tip time to glue on and stick.
19.
Could actually work to his advantage in a strange way.
20.
One loose red, but a perfect angle. He'd normally go into the reds here. And he's okay, he's on one. One to the right corner.
27.
Hit the outside red, but a screw to develop the other red to this corner.
Yeah, and what's happening here is
28.
things are starting to coordinate again. He's played a lot of these shots with run inside, and they've all gone in the middle of the pocket. So I would say we're past the point of problems here for Ronnie.
32.
These are all going exactly where he's aiming them.
So it's brown or yellow
33.
and into the cluster. Playing with pace, a bit more difficult. Played it perfectly and got the perfect result.
38.
And if he needed
45.
reminding, this will just remind Ross Muir as he sits in his chair who he's playing and how tight he's got to be. He's only played one shot in this
46.
frame, the break off, and it wasn't a good one.
53.
Deciding to
54.
stun into the reds, but the only problem when you play that, you're never quite certain where the cue ball's going to finish. But all things considered, terrific pot. But he'll need another one to keep it going.
58. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 58.
Very good. And that's the danger of playing someone like O'Sullivan. When you play safe, you've got to get him safe.
Very good. But it still boils down to the fact it started off best of 7, it's now a best of 3. And that, in snooker terms,
10.
is a toss of a coin.
$11. $18.
Yeah, I don't think he can get through. Can he get through to pot this? Well, he could, and he cued it beautifully. I think we can put the tip problem behind us now, from what I've seen this frame. As I say, still match well and truly on.
26. 27. 34. 35. 40. Foul.
She's got
Ronnie
it.
O'Sullivan, 41. Ross Muir, 6.
He hit it before the pink was re-spotted. Ronnie O'Sullivan has regrouped. It's 2 apiece.
Wow, that's excellent. This is a little bit clumsy, hitting the green. It's a mistake. Will Ross be interested in this long red?
Don't think he can get position, so safety the better option. Yeah, caught that nicely. Caught that very nicely. Good cue ball, good shot.
One.
Trying to sneak up behind it. Wants to miss it on the way down.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Excellent reply. Very good shot, Ross Muir.
So we're just trying to nestle on this red off 2 cushions.
Foul on him is Ross Muir,
Well,
4.
he's missed it. That is a surprise. And that red to the left of the pink is available. I don't know whether it's available into the right corner. That good safety, Snooker, has given Ross Muir another opportunity. Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure on it because he's left this red to the left corner.
One. Five.
Looks like the pink is the ball you could play on, but the potting angle, you've got to play it in the same pocket as this red. Oh, well, the angle he had was perfect.
6.
But just under hit it slightly. Yeah, it was a bit of risk involved,
12.
but he played it nicely. The only problem is, if he's straight on this red to the left middle, how do you get a position on a colour? And just a slight angle, trying to pinch a bit. He could have done without the bump off the
13.
middle pocket jaw.
That was a lovely shot, especially with what's gone on this afternoon with the tip problems.
16.
Had to play this like a little bit of a soft drag. Otherwise the white would have hit the red on the way through. If he could move either one of those two reds underneath the pink, with a blocking access for the pink to the corner pocket, he'd be away.
17.
So much so he's played for the black. Great vision. How many players would have played for the black there?
$24.
This is makeable, but give it due care and attention. Which he did.
25.
Surely that sets up a frame winning opportunity now.
And he's nursed his way into a chance to win this frame at this visit. Looked very complicated when he came to the table. And now, with the black available into both pockets, once this red disappears,
33.
very hard to see him not winning the frame at this visit.
40. 41. 47. 48. 55.
Just this red and a colour.
56.
And played that beautifully. Started off so well in the first frame. And I don't know, we seem to forget
63.
about it with all the problems with the tip and everything,
64.
but normal service has been resumed now.
71.
Played a bad break-off shot in this frame, and Ross Muir potted the first red, missed a comfortable
72.
black off the spot. Could have been all so different. And of course, it's all if buts and maybes. Well, the red's not got in, but that'll be no problem. Not a concession. So Ronnie O'Sullivan takes the lead once again, 3-2. Decent enough break off from Ross. Right,
One.
what a pot. What a pot. Just float it in as easy as you like.
Eight.
Just
9.
his position as he's sighting the ball before he gets down has changed. Spending a little bit more time just trying to work that into his game.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
16.
But the problem is, when you play any of those cannons, if you hit the next ball full in the face, it takes all the power out of the cue ball, and that's what happened there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
You
16.
could have played a good safety. You might be in trouble next shot.
Foul and a miss. Ross Muir 4.
Ronnie O'Sullivan can make a small adjustment here. You'd think he'd be able to cannon one of those, just protecting against hitting too much of this red underneath the pink.
Okay. Ross.
Leaving the cue ball below the blue, so he just wants to skim the finest edge of this red.
Foul and a miss. Ross Muir 4.
Don't think Ronnie had a full ball contact to any of the reds. If he did, he'll be warned here, but I don't think he did.
Ronnie. Ross, I have to warn you, if I call a miss again,
Really?
you'll lose the frame.
Why?
Yeah, Ronnie's asking why. I mean, if she's giving a free ball, well, which
Yes.
ball can he hit full in the face
Ball
then?
face.
I thought she called free ball before. Well,
I'm not sure whether you... Did you hit the pink then? Yeah.
he hit the
Foul
pink
and a miss.
first, yeah.
Ross Muir 6. And the frame.
Dear me, can this match give us anything else? Let's have a look, it was definitely pink. She said to him, if you don't hit a red this time, you forfeit the frame. And that's exactly what's happened. We've got a decider.
The deciding frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
What a few minutes that was, and this is the first chance. Break-off was overhit from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Well struck. Ross Muir. Out of Ronnie's hands now. Not perfectly on a colour by any stretch, but he's at the table, and that long red will have filled him with a lot of confidence.
Ross Muir 1.
Well, an anxious look from Ross to see did he get position on a red. I'm not sure if Ronnie can get through to one of the reds near the black. Well, Ross can consider himself very, very fortunate there. He missed the green by a mile, didn't get position on the red he intended. And is Ross going to be interested in either of these two long reds? Looks like it. Wasn't close again, and he hasn't got away with it this time. Get on a colour. Ronnie can pot this red. Not straightforward to get on a colour.
1.
As I say, always beware of the middle pockets when playing these shots. And that's not a problem. Now, is he going to stop in time? Is he going to be on anything?
4.
I think not. Well, I think yes. I think he's just about on this red, is he?
5.
All the time he's looking, he's looking for that red just above the black to try and cannon into the red to the left of the black. Just anything to try and get this black into play. But he won't be
10.
able to do it off this shot.
11.
The pink possibly pots, but if he doesn't go on its own spot, he might go on the black spot and just tie the pink and black up. I think that's why the choice is blue. Now it's all about line and length. He's okay. He's okay.
16.
You'd settle for that.
17.
That red next to the black still causing the problems. I
22.
think that cue ball might have just bounced too hard off that cushion. That could be the end of this break. Oh, well, he could cut that one in. Great shot. How's the
23.
cue ball?
On nothing.
has been very good at getting out of snooker so far. 100% snooker escape success. Need a good one here, twice across the table. How's the line? How's the length? Looks good. Great shot. It is possible, this red, but it's very, very difficult. Yeah, you just get that sense if there's a pot on, he's going to go for it. Be trying really hard to get into that.
Now, can he get past the blue? No. No. You'd have to play that with side, and that would make it very difficult.
Yeah, good shot that. Took a risk in moving all those reds. Didn't know where they were going to finish, but it's got a good cue ball. But this red is on. It's got a feel of all or nothing about it. Struck it well.
Just slightly awkward cueing. I'm going to keep that left arm straight. But it doesn't affect the pot. Now, is he going to be on a colour? Doesn't look likely at the moment. This game, well, leave the cue ball tight to the ball cushion. It's testing Ronnie's patience at the moment, this game of snooker.
Yeah, and it's understandable, isn't it, John, what's happened this afternoon? The tip's come off twice, never seen that before. He's been unlucky with lots of cannons and be testing for anybody.
Yeah, unless we forget, Sean, of course, the way he lost the last frame to take us in this side. All three misses and you lose the frame. Well, he could just get through to that red near the top cushion, but now kissing the brown.
Six.
This should be the match-winning chance.
7.
Didn't have to play the cannon.
13. 14.
And you'd have to say, in fairness, JV, that in light of everything that's happened this afternoon, lots of things have gone on in this match.
20.
Ronnie's done very, very well here to retain enough patience and look like he's going to get over the
21.
line here and into the next round. Lots of players would have been beaten when their tip came off. And then for that to happen a second time would have finished the rest.
Everything's
27.
been thrown at him today to test his character. The frame that impressed me most was the fourth, when he was 2-1 down, needed 3 snookers, which told me that he was
34.
still up for the fight. And that was good to see.
35. 41.
But it certainly gave us
42.
something to talk about, and a bit of drama. Tried the pink in the top, it doesn't matter, the handshake can come. Well, what an afternoon that was. I've never seen anything quite like it, but fair play to Ronnie O'Sullivan. 2 tips he had to have put on, but he fought hard and he comes out a winner, 4-3.